Ooh, Lord have mercy. Man, they've been getting at me for like days. It's kind of funny. Mostly ambulances. What happens is it's a spell when they come around and they don't pick up anybody. They don't go to somebody's house. They just have just riding around with just the sirens on. Because they've done that before. When I went to the other Dunkin', I would see like at least one ambulance that I noticed pulled up to the corner of that area and had the sirens on, but they were parked. And when I came out of there, I went to the store in the corner, this was deli, and I noticed they were in there. The paramedics were in there doing paperwork. So you need the sirens on when you do paperwork? No, that's for all TIs, to get triggered. Like, they want to put us in the hospital, and that's the form of witchcraft. They summoned the infirmary demon. And I've seen this motherfucker. He is huge. When I tell you huge, he's bigger than 6 feet. Huge as bat, like red wings, red body. They made him, when I saw this demon, they made him look like the South Park version of Satan. So he had the same kind of hooves and the same kind of fur, red fur, black hooves, yellow teeth, and they're more like creature-like, the teeth. He had a human body with like ripped abs and everything. So that's why the beauty standards, like you have to be very, very fit in order to be attractive. You know what I mean? That's all from them. They set the beauty standards. So this way nobody sees your heart. You know what I mean? They only see what's on the outside. So they have the lust, then that's bringing the lustful spirit. So because they want any kind of perversion, so that's what they do. So anyways, I've seen this demon before, but that's how they conjure them up. They put the sirens on with the ambulance, and the police sirens and the fire department sirens. Anything to conjure up any kind of demon. So when you go to church and you hear the church bells going off, they're summoning a demon too. Because why would you need to ring bells? I can understand for like a wedding or a funeral, but not like for not every day. You ever seen a clock tower where they have it going off every hour on the hour? That's why. That's what they do. Oh, here comes Booty Bandit. Booty Bandit. There he is. He caught up to me yesterday. Oh, here comes the douchebag. Damn, they all synchronized with me today. Synchronize this. Oh boy, see, they're trying to distract me so I won't talk. September 11th, 2023. I'm gonna keep going. So anyways, so that's the demons they conjure up. They want you to be triggered, to go insane, and you go to the hospital. Or they're putting spells on you. To get you to be sick and go to the hospital. See, I know these things. Look at this fucking mail I just got. It's not even the right address. Look at the address. That's not my address. Oh, look, return to sender. What? Billy and collection something. I don't know. Bully, it looks like it says. Yeah. It says Avenue Z, by the way. The return address. Over here it says 55th Street, which probably doesn't exist. I guess I'm gonna have to take it to the post office. Say, hi, this is not my address, but it keeps coming to me. You know how many times I got the same fucking email? I kept ripping it up too. Nope, I'm gonna take it back to the person. Meanwhile, it says return to sender. That's not my address either. The return address is not mine. It says Avenue Z. This is not Avenue Z, not even close, so I don't even know how to do it. He gave it to me just now. Like, he didn't read it. And now he's, I don't know where, delivering mail, so can't really give it to him. So next time I go to the to the post office, see get stamps, and then I'll bring it with me. I say, hi, can you shred this or something? Return to sender. It's not. It's unlegible. That's not a real address. Either one of those are real addresses. I don't even know how it got delivered. I can't read it. Somebody was able to read it though. They're crazy. So the demon got sent to me, and I was in a hospital, and the door was open to the bathroom. You know, some of the rooms come with the bathroom. The room was dirty, piss everywhere. It smelled. Like I could smell it. But I saw this big ass demon, and he tried to scare me. He stood up, and I looked at him like, "Yeah, what are you about to do?" I said, "I rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name." And I said, "You better use that fucking toilet, not the floor." He sat the fuck down, put his head down in shame. Meanwhile, I tried to protect everybody in the family. It didn't work because one of my family members passed right after that dream. Like, not even a month later, they passed away. So yeah, that's the spirit of infirmary, but that's the Freemasonic demon that they call upon whatever demon they think of to follow each family, you know. And you have to sacrifice at least one of your children. You know, that's where miscarriages come from. That's why women have miscarriages, because in the family that have some form of infirmary. You know, when you have a miscarriage, you usually go to the hospital and they check out your vitals. You know, sometimes when you're at home, it comes out. And you know, sometimes like I really don't think it's natural. I don't think it's natural that comes out. I really do believe it's demonic. Because you gotta remember, the witches and warlocks out here, they put spells on everybody, not just Christians. They do it more to Catholic people because they don't know about this shit, you know. But a lot of them are Masons, you know. That's why I don't trust the Catholic Church. They're all about the money. That's all they care about, the money. And they became a business, so that's gonna be their downfall. What did Jesus do when he saw them making money outside the temple? He flipped that table over and yelled at them. You think he's not going to do that when he comes back? Yeah, okay. That's why I stopped giving money. When I was going to church, I stopped giving them money. They get mad at you if you don't give them money. First of all, I didn't have any money at all to give them. Maybe $1. So, no. Once I found that shit out, I stopped doing that. I got a flush hat. It's red, white, and blue bag. So anyways, the fuck? She's scaring a squirrel. Whack job. That's what happens when you stay home all fucking day. You don't leave your house. You become a crazy person and scream at squirrels and cats. My father used to scream at the cats too. Like, what are you fucking doing? Get out of here. So they all think I'm gonna do that too. That's why they target me too. They're doing it they did it to him, so they figured they'd do it to me too. No, it's not gonna work on me though. I know their tricks. Like that lady yesterday when she parked in front of my house. She pulled up to my driveway, turned the wheel crooked, and was like, "I'm going Dunkin'." So you had to pull up to my house in particular to go back to the corner to Dunkin'. You know how fucking weird that is? Because most people, when they want to go to Dunkin', it's at the corner. So they turn the corner and they park in the spot, or they double park where the hydrant is and they put their blinkers on. So, you know, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you stay at the corner and put the blinkers on and then go in and get coffee? Because it makes sense, right? But they don't make sense. But she wanted me to yell at her. She's like, "Oh, am I in your driveway? Really? You don't know you're in driveway?" Literally, the sign right there, no parking. Maybe they should put it lower. They know exactly what they're doing. So it's kind of like a moot point at this point. I'm tired. I'm just talking about what they're doing, so other people could know. You know, the newbies out there, and they do censor your comments, by the way. So yeah. Anybody, that wants to talk to me normal, say, oh my God, I'm getting that too. That's what I've been getting. Oh, that's been happening to me for years. They censor your comments, by the way. So yeah, um, they always do that. They're gonna always do it. Actually, look doofus with a hat. I thought it was some rando. It's the bag of FedEx. Let me get to the fucking driveway. Yep. Oh no. You didn't park over here? They didn't block my driveway? I am shocked right now. I am shock and awe. And you know what happens too though? When you block a curse that's going on you, it's going to go to the next person. Because they know nobody prays. And nobody knows about this kind of secret stuff. Remember, it's been for centuries. You know what I mean? Like, only they were supposed to know about this kind of stuff. Some of us found out and, know what to do now. Because people teach you, people who have been in that lifestyle and actually got out of it became preachers. Like, Pastor Darby, I forgot his last name, but it's still on YouTube. All his stuff that he talks about, that he used to do that stuff, and he tells the people, what to do and not to do on social media, especially because they really they spells on you through social media, and I'm getting a lot of weird spam stuff too on social media. So I know what that is about now. It's the same person on social media. It's like they change their profile name, just like they do on YouTube, right? So they do it on every social media platform, and it's always a foreign person. And then they laugh when you post something on somebody's, page or whatever. They click they put the laughing emoji in the comments on yours, like a reply. Or on other social media, they'll hit the like button, not the like button, the laughing button, or the angry button, or the shocked button. And you're like, what the fuck are you shocked about? And they post some weird shit. They put your name, and they post like a weird random video. You're like, what the fuck are you doing? They really have no time. They have so much time in their hands. That's what it is. And you see that motherfucker across the street? He's married with children now. What is he doing? Why is he going backwards? That's all they ever do. They always go backwards. We need to go forward. They don't want to go forward. They like where they are. Why is he all of a sudden he's home and he has a hoodie? I think it's their holiday. Maybe that's why he's home. But again, what are you doing? Don't you have children to take care of? He has at least 4 kids. The other guy has 4 kids. He got 4 kids. And there's the ambulance. Yeah, so since Friday, I've been getting all ambulance every second, every day. And I went to don't get late on Friday because I was on laundry. And I didn't go straight there after the gym. So I came home first. See? I had to do a couple things at home. And then I went to Dunkin's. This way I ate lunch at home, did some chores, and then I went to Dunkin' and I got a coffee Coolada. I don't like that when you get like something tasty like that. So, like one of those refreshers, like the coconut refreshers are so good. The purple one, oh man, tastes like grape drink. Tastes like grape soda. It's so good. See, they know that I like grape soda, so they're gonna do something now with that. They always gotta do something. And that song, they always play a song for me, right? Every once in a while, they'll blast a song, and that bass, I'm telling you, was shaking the whole place. And I was by myself. Like, it was full of people. So nobody came around. I did not see not one perp. So I was like, this is a little weird. And I even said, I'm like, I don't know, this doesn't sound, this doesn't look right. So when I heard the bass of the car, I'm like, oh, they're gonna do something. And the song was like, "You're a survivor, you're a survivor." And they made sure I heard that part. That's what they do. They blast certain songs, but they only turn it up at certain times of the song, so you get to hear it. Like, I saw somebody do that in real time. I do believe I have it on video on my channel. The driver had a white car, red hat, red shirt, black pants. He pulled up to the stoplight, he rolled the windows down, and I saw him go for the radio. He turned up the volume, and the song was like, "Fuck you, bitch," like that. Like, you could call me all kinds of names. I don't care. I'm not offended. You call me a bitch because I am one. What are you gonna fucking do about it is what I want to know. That's what I want to really know. It's because you call me a bitch doesn't mean anything to me. I've been called way worse. So I let that shit roll off my back. And you trolls out there don't like it. Oh well. I said, you know where I live, you know what I look like, why aren't you here right now doing something about it? No, you'd rather be behind the keyboard and call me names that way, because you know I have cameras all over my house. You know, there's a reason why I have cameras all over my house, because of you retards out there. It's just a whack job. She's like walking back and forth with her phone, right? Back and forth with her phone. Look whose house she went to. She went to his house right there. She was sitting there. And she's patting her head, you know, putting her hand over her head. She's very strange. So she's probably a perp. Perps do that all the time, you know. They do like hand gestures and all that kind of shit. It's weird. They're fucking weirdos and they know it. But they're happy about it. They're happy to be weirdos. They're weird. They like it. They like being weird. So call them out on it though. Just fuck them. You hear it? That was the handler. They waited till they got all the way to the end of the block to honk the horn. I'm telling you, she was signaling the guy because she just sat on their porch, and nobody ever sits on their porch. Nobody ever sits on their porch. They sit on my porch. But she had to be directly across the street where she could see me and be on the phone talking, but she was really talking to the handler. They're very sneaky. I like when they're outright showing me that they're doing that, because I don't like the sneakiness, because they mean they're trying to instill fear in me. I don't play that shit. You better do that shit in my face, to my face, or suffer the consequences. You hear the beeping again? That too, like as soon as I come out, fuck you. But they did that to somebody in my family. Oh, they fuck up once in a while. They do that in front of them. But they don't know what that is. My family doesn't know that's gang stalking. So they just go about their day. Honestly, we should all be like that. We should all just go about our day and not care that they're doing that. But I'm glad I'm catching it in real time as I'm talking to you guys on my channel. It's awesome. Oh, here she comes again. She's coming back over. Yeah, she's doing the head pat. She did the head pat. I'm looking right at her. Oh, she's coming over here now on the side. It's alright, I'll catch her on video. Well, that's why there's a lot of honking. Yep, she's in the middle of the street now. Oh, you'll see her even closer. She's coming right now. Maybe her hand was at the corner, either in a car or, you know, at Dunkin' or something. And what happens is they have stuff on their keychain. So if they're in a store and the perp is walking around, they could press the button on their keychain to have the car go off the alarm or honk itself. They get all this stuff custom made in their car. They're creeps. So I've been having a lot of ambulances, right? Every day, ambulance. I mean, we don't live too far from a hospital, but come on now. As soon as they get to Dunkin', that's all it is. First car, ambulance. Second car, fire department. Third car, police. Here she comes. Whoa, here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you in. Oh, here she comes. She's a perp. So, yeah, she's trying to distract me so I won't talk about this kind of shit. Whatever, bitch. Text your handler right now. That's your assignment. As I'm saying, they never sit on douchebag's porch. And he came out to go in the garage or whatever. And then that lady went to sit there. No, she's observing me. They're sending women now, is what I'm trying to say. So on Saturday, I was gonna go to Dunkin', and then I couldn't. Like I went somewhere else, right? Like far away. But I'm glad we went out. It was the whole family. We all went out. We went to get flowers at a flower shop, right? We stopped there. It was double park, and you put the blinkers on like you're supposed to. You're not supposed to just park far away from the store you're shopping at. You know, really, it's just to mess with me. Like, really, you have nothing better to do. But anyways, so I see a big ass Masonic sticker on the windshield in the back of the car. Big old G in the middle too. Like, really, the biggest I've ever seen so far. The most obvious sticker. So I'm like, So and then I didn't see much after that, but you know, because I didn't get coffee because we went to the farmer's market and they had a nice apple cider slushy. Oh my god, it was so good. I forgot they had those there, but they were like packing up, so they had plenty left. Yep. He drove away. I don't know why. He was there. He was right in the spot. Perfect. It was perfect parking, unlike the lady from yesterday. So I'm like trying to figure out something. My sister found coins. She found a penny on the porch and a dime in the driveway. And it was like an old saying, like pennies from heaven. But if you're a TI, that's definitely not what that is. I don't think so, right? So I'm trying to look it up. I'm like going everywhere, Google and YouTube and everything. So looking up, you know, all the signs of people casing your house, right? So the first one was litter. Like if you see just trash in front of your house all the time, and I always get that. I mean, dude, somebody put a Dunkin' cup in my garden. I mean, come on now. That was obvious. It was way too obvious. And they always break a bottle. Like they drink beer in front of my house, and they break the bottle in front of the driveway, like right on the sidewalk. So you know, when you pull out of the driveway, it'll pop a tire. This is what they've been doing for years. They smoke in front of my house and throw the cigarette butts in the driveway. Oh, is this my best friend? Maybe? No. No, it's not. I'm shocked. Anyways. So, you know, they do little stuff like that, right? So one thing in particular was marking your property with paint. And what's on my tree right now, still there, a whole month later, is a white line of paint. And the guy that I told you about, I showed you him, he came around again, the guy he was smoking weed, the contractor. And he was testing the handler that day. I don't know, I think I made a video about that. I haven't checked my videos. Alright, he did all of that. What was the reason for that? To mark my house? For what? To tell the handler or to tell people to burglarize my house? There's no fucking way they can get in. No way. First of all, burglars don't want to climb stairs, and I have the stairs. Second of all, I don't have the same door as my neighbors, so you can't pick the lock. There's no lock to pick. So they can't do that way. And it's tight on the bottom and the top, so they can't stick things in there like flyers and stuff like that. They can't do it. There's no handle on the door either, so they can't put like a rubber band or what have you there. There's no welcome mats. I don't have any of that stuff in front of the house. First of all, if I put a welcome mat there, that makes no sense. It's the garage. And then what happens when it rains and it floods? It's gonna, you know, clog up the drain. gonna cover the drain and clog it up. No, thank you. So I don't do that. I don't put that stuff together. So that's what I do believe, that these people are throwing coins in front of my house, you know, to mark my territory, to mark my house. They want to rob me. They really can't, because they really do pray every night and against that, because you know, over the years I've noticed all weird type of stuff. I'm like, you know, let me just pray about it. And then they have like, you know, videos of what burglars are looking for, what type of houses they're gonna rob, and all the stuff they do. And Jillian used to do that all the time. So I was like, oh wow, she did do this, she did this and this and that. But we didn't have cameras back then. But now that we have cameras, you know, sometimes these perps are like, all of a sudden they have confidence in themselves. It's a false confidence, and they do stuff in front of my house. So I like that. I like when they actually, when I tell them to come around and they actually do it. Why is this guy in my driveway? Oh, really, bro? Really, bro? We got this guy. He's not in my driveway. This guy. But he's talking with his hand up like that. I got this guy. And that person over there. What the fuck, man? They're all coming around. Are they unhappy with me right now? Good. Anyways. Oh, they're fucking with my phone too. It's gotta be somebody that's close. Either their house next door or the other house next door. Somebody's doing something. So I kept getting like a lot of ambulances, right? Now when we're in the car, sometimes the music is horrible to change it, right? We put on 90s or pop station, right? So this one Creep, the radio head keeps popping up. And that's not a coincidence, you know, that they're playing that song, because perps are creeps. So they're all weirdos and creeps, that's what he says in the song. So they know what they're talking about, they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to get my goat. They're mad at me because it's not working. Oh well. So I'm going to come out later anyway, because even though it's starting to rain now, it's like drizzling. I'm still going to come out. I got to do laundry first though. And then I'm going to come out, go Dunkin', and chill out there for a while, have some lunch, you know. Be on my phone. Well, it rained hard last night, I'm telling you. It looks right on my car. There's the guy, he put the paint on my tree. Why are you leaving? This guy better be picking somebody up. They're doing it on purpose. Because you see the color? And I'm white. Yep, they're trying to get me to be racist and screw with them. It ain't working. You know how many years they've been doing that to me? In school. In school, he smoking weed, stinks. That's the same guy. He's just not wearing a hat. And you see how he was texting the handler. And then for some reason, nothing happened. Like no honking or nothing, that's weird. So anyways, so, you know, they're doing the ambulance shit again. Nothing new, right? So I was talking to somebody, and I brought up another mother. Oh, they hated that. Ambulances on his side the whole time. They hung up the phone a couple times on us. Then I was getting like this weird taser noise. You know, like I could hear a. What's that man? So we talk all, and we had like so many things in common still. It was like unbelievable. They did a lot of stuff to both of us at the same time. Same type of dreams. So let me tell you, when you get a real friend, hang on to them. Yeah, still in my driveway, huh? Damn, they're trying to do is watching me. Yeah, those are the handlers too. It's always the foreigners, the handlers. They all are. Well, every single one of them. Pepsi Smurf had two. And that day I caught him off guard. I was like, hello, friend. He like that, he just stopped. He was mumbling to himself, so he stopped talking. And he looked over at them. Meanwhile, they passed by my house like a minute before that. So when I saw them, I'm like, oh, yeah, they look like animals. They always hide their hand in their pockets too. So then when I came out, they were at the corner. They were at the tree at the corner. And then I turned around and saw him standing in front of the flowers. And he didn't know what to say. He was a little nervous. He kept looking back at them. They looked at him. They all shrugged their shoulders. They're like, we can't tell you nothing. And that's how you get them.